Why is it that I'm repeating the same questions that my mother and grandmother asked about women's rights before? There are more women than men in Germany. However, more men get jobs like scientists, engineers, and they also make most of the decisions. Only 20% of engineers, 10% of heads of states, and 3% of CEOs of companies are women. In many parts of the world, women can't even make their own decisions and have to follow traditional women's roles. But just like me, if they had a role model, they'd be able to make their own decisions. What is a role model? A role model is a person who inspires you. A role model could be a family member, friend, or even your favorite character in a book. All the information I found about role models is for 10th graders and older people. But it's important for little girls to have role models too, because they like to imagine what they want to be when they grow up. So I have written a book for little girls to help believe in themselves. This is a story of a girl who did not give up on her dreams. Hi, my name's Janet. Janet loved to go exploring and climb with her two brothers. She loved them very much and they were her heroes. She always went to them for help. I'm Michael. My name's Matthew. One day, when Janet and her brothers were playing, she said, "When I grow up, I want to be an astronaut." But her brothers shook their heads and said, "You can't be an astronaut because you're a girl." Matthew's right. Janet felt very upset and ran into her bedroom crying. She was so sad that her brothers said she couldn't do something. "I really wanted to be an astronaut. I love to explore." When Granny found Janet, Janet was still in her bedroom crying. Granny asked, "What's wrong, my darling? Why are you so sad?" Janet replied, "Michael and Matthew said I couldn't be an astronaut just because I'm a girl." Granny walked over to Janet and gently and lovingly patted her. She said, "That's not true. When I was a little girl just like you, hardly any girls went to school. But I became a doctor. Janet, you can grow up and be anything you want to be." Janet never forgot Granny's words. She could be like Granny, the first to do something new. Janet knew that no matter what others say, she should always follow her dreams. In this story, Janet is very lucky to have a role model. She's not discouraged when someone tells her she can't do something. Her grandmother is her role model. Most famous women succeed if they have role models. The famous women of history and the successful women of today can be used as role models to every girl. To help spread the message and view my book, please go to my website. I hope the young girls have seen that they too can be role models, just as I have done today by standing up for what I believe in. Thanks.